Good evening. Today I want to talk about how to smell a rat. Whether it is Phil Fisher or a son Ken Fisher, I've always talked about the importance, about the quality and the honesty of a promoter. If a promoter is not honest and is short charges the minority shareholders, such a promoter is not to be trusted, however valuable the company he may control be. One such group has come out in India recently. They own a cement conglomerate which is very profitable. This fraud or this rat was smelt by an investment advisory company called INGovern. I have never invested in this company, nor taken it very seriously, though its values kept on going. This was a debt free cement group and which was generating power which they sold excess. The promoters in question are Bangus and the company Shree Cement, which is trading in excess of 10,000 in the National Stock Exchange today. InGovern now says over 2 years period back, these guys swindled the minority shareholders of 3,000 crores. Let us find out how. Welcome back to Be Rich. In the olden days, there was a bank called New Bank of India. NBI was a bank started by a professor turned banker called Kohli in what is now Pakistan. It was based out of Gujranwala and soon grew and had branches in Gujarat, Amritsar, Delhi, in both sides of the border. By early 1940s, the banks had a working capital of 2 crores. For a period of time after the Ratcliffe line was drawn and India and Pakistan were divided into two companies, what they did is they shifted to Delhi and the bank acquired a lot of small banks which were in trouble because of partition. Partition meant some of the banks had assets on both sides, and overnight, these banks lost a big portion of their assets. They swallowed a lot of banks, in which there was a Rajasthan based bank called Jinwara Industrial Bank. In by 1980, New Bank of India was nationalized, and what was left was NBIF, that is New Bank Industrial Finance, which was a listed NBFC. It is not clear how the Bangurs got control of this company. The Bangurs did manage to get control of this company and made this a holding company. They was originally listed in Delhi Stock Exchange, and once Delhi Stock Exchange became defunct, this company got listed in the National Stock Exchange. What we know for sure now is the NBIF had investments nearly a 20% share in a company called Shree Capital Services, which was the holding company of Shree Cements. Even today, NBIF has 2.4% of Shree Cements in orders, in stocks, in assets. Somewhere along the way, its 19.5% or nearly 20% stake in Shree Capital was transferred to the promoters for a pittance. NBIF sold Shree Capital. The advantage of Shree Capital was it was the primary company through which the promoters Bangurs owned Shree Cements. It had more than in excess of 20% of Shree Cements. The share due to NBIF indirectly through its holding in Shree Capital is being worked out at 3,000 crores at historic prices. In today's prices, it's much more than that. One is not able to figure out how NBIF in a transaction sold its holding in Shree Capital to the Bangurs for a pittance. The vote for this resolution did not come up before minority shareholders and would not have got the mandatory number of more than 74%. And the minority shareholders could have managed to block this transaction. By using sleet and cloak and dagger policy, the company transferred its entire holding to promoters, thus enriching them by 3,000 crores. The minority shareholders of NBIF have been taken for a ride. InGovern has acted like a whistleblower in this and has filed a complaint with Securities Exchange Board of India asking for a thorough and a complete investigation on what went wrong and how this scheme was done and how NCLT gave approval without the proposal being voted on by the entire shareholders of NBIF. As of today, SEBI is yet to issue a notice to the Bangurs and ask for an explanation. This is very important because it means that in any company that the Bangurs control, if you are a minority investor, it means that you will be taken for a ride. So if you're a minority shareholder of Shree Cements, I will be extremely worried about my investments and I would like to sell today. This is what, in his 12 principles, Phil Fisher says the importance of a promoter. A promoter must be a person of outstanding integrity. Fisher says you should be able to leave your wife alone with him for a year if required. That is the kind of standards that are required. Definitely, Bangurs have not met that standard. Most retail investors get carried away by the price movements in stocks and think Shree Cements is a great investment. Overnight, the promoters can use the same techniques to siphon off the entire assets and leave Shree Cement a dead company. It is my hope that SEBI gets to the bottom of this case. The idea of putting this out is for you to understand the importance of promoter holding. If a promoter is dishonest and immoral, nothing will survive. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.